Good morning. Is it still morning? Yes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Y'all hit the like button as y'all get in, and welcome to my channel. So, today I'm going to be showing you a book and a set of tarot cards that I purchased over the weekend. And I've been wanting both of these for some time now, but I never quite ordered them on Amazon or bought them, but I was out this weekend and I saw them in a bookstore. So I picked them up because, there they were. So, good morning, y'all. Welcome, welcome. We are reviewing a book and a set of tarot cards. Um, so I was feeling a little extra this morning, so I put on my little cute outfit and did my makeup and hair and things like that. So welcome. So the book that we're going to be looking at today that I purchased is called Bohemian Magic by Veronica Varlow. It's witchcraft and secret spells to electrify. So this is a really good book so far. I have not read it all, but if you would like to get a head start, go ahead and purchase yours as well. This is my affiliate list of all the products that I will talk about on this channel mostly. So you can kind of scroll through and check it out. So this one is really good. It's very much my style. Very free, eclectic, and easy. Very boho. Let me turn this light off. This might be making it too bright. Okay. So the book is beautiful. The artwork and the photography is very cool. And there's lots of, like, who would call me? Like, I don't answer people's calls. You text me, baby. All right. That's how I know it's no one that I know. Okay. So it just goes into a little bit of, different types of magic. It's really cool. I love the photography in here. I just want you guys to read it. And it's really easy for a beginner if you're just starting out. It has like charts and graphs in there and talks about all types of magic and spells that you can do. I mean, I've only gotten not all the way, but let's see what page I've gotten to. Here we go. I've gotten to this part, sigil magic, and planning on reading about that today. I already know about sigil magic, but I like the way that this book explains things very simple and allows you to visualize, and you're able to do so much more than just some regular, I don't want to say regular, but the way that this book explains spell work and how to do certain things is very easy. So it's very good for beginners. And if you are, if you are familiar with all these, terms and things like that and how to use certain types of magic, then it's refreshing almost to see that someone knows how to explain it better. So, and then the back says, reclaim your wild. I like that. This just teaches you how to get back to who you are and your true self and just allow yourself to be who you feel like the best version of you is. And even through your magic, don't forget to include, some of your personality and things like that in what you do in your magic. Don't just like be a carbon copy. Basically do what makes you you. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I definitely recommend this book to everyone. And there's the writer puts her little background story in here, and they sort of have this little coven that is featured throughout the book that's really cute. And they take all these cute pictures together, like as a group. So I believe this is the author, Veronica Barlow. And so it's kind of a photography book as well if you really like photography and like pictures and artwork. Um, so just something to keep in mind. I like that kind of stuff. So I will definitely look at this for aesthetic purposes as well. It's something you can keep out on your coffee table or somewhere, as well as if you want to decorate with this book. It's really pretty and aesthetically pleasing, which a lot of people are doing these days with their books. They're using them and displaying them out because they are so well made and pretty these days. So why not? Also, it look really good on a bookshelf, stacked on a table. And so that's why I also like buying hardcovers as well, because I like to include them in my decor. Plus, I can just pick it up and read it anytime and put it right back. It's just really nice. I got this at a bookstore, but you can definitely get this at the link that I'm providing. It's all the spiritual and magical and witchy things that I talk about in my videos. You mostly can find it at that link. It's all the items in one area that I talk about. So you'll find books, cards, everything, tools, all kind of stuff. Follow that link. Okay. So the next thing I got were Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake, art by Elizabeth Alba. And so I actually have this adult coloring book of the witch, the artist's witch coloring book. And y'all know me, I'm a little different, okay? I'm not normal. So I tweaked some of this. Oh, I had a pile of stuff on top of the book, but now I have the book. That's all that matters. Anyway, I didn't want to get up, but I should have. Okay, so anyway, so this is the book, the coloring book that I got. And it has a lot of the same artwork as the tarot cards have. So, well, let me show you this first. And I believe this coloring book is also probably in there somewhere in that link if you scroll down far enough. But there are certain cards in here that the artwork displays, like, for example, like this one right here. I changed him into MJ, but it was just a normal guy. And like I added my own little spin on some of these because I that's what I tend to do. Like this is just a so I just do what I do and have fun with life and all kind of things. And that's kind of what the the whole thing about being yourself and personalizing things to your own way. So if y'all like this little adult coloring book, that's probably in there. Just scroll down or just, it's just a witch's coloring book. That's all. By Lou Ellen. All right. Thank you. Like my hair? Okay. So this comes in a very nice box with a magnet. Ooh, it's hard. You can do an ASMR video and show you these tarot cards if you want. I was joking with Sasha last night. And I said, I'm going to do an ASMR video showing these tarot cards. Tapping. She laughed. Anyway, so the back, some of the lights are glaring. Let me just put this down. Okay, so the back gives you a little synopsis. Fun, practical, easy use tarot kit for every witch. Charming images pair with simple explanations to make this the go-to deck for anyone seeking to learn or practice the tarot. Based on classic Rider-Waite deck, but updated for the busy modern witch. This tarot has a whimsical air while still being dedicated to this serious job of providing answers to life's tough questions. Okay. Yes. So I like that there's cats in these because I'm a cat person. And I love that they include cats in all of these cards. So when you open it up, it looks like this. It's glossy on the inside with stars and little paw prints from the kitty. And then there's a book. Guide to Everyday Witch Tarot, and it's a thick, good old thick. Like you can display this on your bookshelf. Let me turn on these lights a little bit. It's a little too bright. Okay, so it's glossy, as you can see. The pages are also glossy because frequent use, frequent use glossy pages if you're new at tarot, or just sometimes the cards are different, so you may need to look up the meaning, or you can just interpret the symbolism for yourself. But it's a full-size book. It's thick and glossy pages, so definitely nice. Okay, so after you get your book or your guide or whatever, the cards are the size of playing cards. I think maybe a little larger, but anyway, they're in a plastic wrap, but I've already taken them out of the plastic wrap, and they have a little cute blue ribbon. And the backs of the card look like this. Isn't this cute? It has broom, hat, stars, and little kitty. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of these cards. Not all of them, because there's a lot, but y'all, I just want to show you something so cute. So we have the Fool. It's just a witch on her broom getting ready to walk off a cliff, but of course she can fly, so it really doesn't matter. And I think this goes with the saying that, even though you're walking on a path or a direction that you're very unsure of or the unknown, you're going to learn, and you have what it takes within, to save yourself and to rise back up to where you belong. So this is why I think this is like going for what you want, not being afraid. Also learning lessons along the way. Okay. Then we have the Magician. The Magician, so cute. The little tools. The little cat on the altar wielding the magic. So there's some roses above her, and then of course the altar. So the little pillars in the background. So really nice. The High Priestess card. So this is so cute. We have the black and the white pillar candles representing the black and the white pillars as well. You have her doing some tarot, some scrying, some runes, and there's lots of books in the background because, like most witches, have all these things. And then, of course, her black cat, we're familiar, sitting there, and she's divining. And behind her is lots of knowledge, and she's between the black and the white. She's very balanced. So this is the High Priestess, excuse me. Then we have, some of these are out of order, so sorry. The King of Pentacles, and there's a cow in there. There's a dog, and he's holding up like, it looks like some type of cake. I'm not sure. And he's got wine, he's got cake, he's got his dog, he's got his cow, so he's living lovely. He's got money. And here we go. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and she has all her cats. She has her little head wrap on, and her witch hat on the side, her broom. She's in a orchard or some type with abundance, fruitful, So it's really pretty. And I like how her throne is like a tree, or made out of a tree. So these are really nice. I like the cats. And this one is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's, he's on his broom, has the cat, got his little pentacle. Looks like he's playing Quidditch or something from Harry Potter. So I'm not going to show all of these. I'm just going to show a few more. But these are really good art, like on here. If you like artwork, like witchy artwork, I'm going to find some that I like the most. That way I have to go through this whole deck with you guys. This one is a Two of Cups. It's like two people on a date at the beach, and their cat's on a date too. It's kind of funny. They're sharing a shrimp. So, some of these cards will make you laugh a little bit as well. It's so cute. Um, oh, I like this one. The Three of Cups. It's like three ladies in the little pond, and there are cats in the background playing as well under the moon. Their chalice is lifted, and they're just, doing their little cheers, spell work, whatever they're doing. Three of Cups. Okay. Oh, I kind of looked at this one yesterday. The Five of Cups. She's on a beach. She's got like a little party going on or a picnic in the back. I think it's a party because of the balloons. But she's crying over three spilt cups, but she has so much to be thankful for. And she's focusing on what she doesn't have. And so this is always one of my favorite cards in tarot because it forces you to see that even if you've lost, you still have so much. And you should be focused on that instead of the loss because what's lost is lost. Like, you know, um, so focus on what you have and all the abundance and things like that. So this is why this is one of my favorite cards. I like how they made it a little party. Um, and again, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Y'all are just tuning in. So yes, and then of course we have the gardening and the pond. This is the Six of Cups. Have the little gardener and giving her some roses that he planted. It's just really pretty. Seven of Cups. This is also a really good one. She's at a witchy shop, and all the cups are giving her these messages and images of love, abundance, prosperity, all the elements. So there's a little cat sitting on a little bench waiting for her. So if y'all like these cards and the cards, I think I've put this in here several times, but I'm just going to pin it this time so y'all can have it at the top if y'all are just joining. Okay? So let's see if there's another cute one that I like. A lot of these cards are very like, oh, here's the one that I showed you guys where I turned him into MJ on my coloring book. This is what it normally is supposed to look like. But I turned him into MJ in my coloring book because I have, by the same artist, there's a coloring book. So, anyway, thought that was cute. And this card is Two of Wands, by the way, just in case. Two of Wands. Okay. I've got to go get my nails redone because I'm going on vacation at the end of the week, and I'm trying to wait until like the day before. So I got a fresh manicure. I might do it myself, but I just don't really feel messing around. Oh, okay. Five of Ocean, and you're whipping up something from a spell book. It looks really cute. And the cats are there playing with each other. She looked like something went wrong. What went wrong with the spell? I don't know, but she's not having it. And we have Four of Wands. Looks like a celebration. Celebrating something good to come, good news, success, things like that. Everybody's happy. May the future is possible. Yes. The sun is going to set, the moon is going to rise, it's going to get dark, and then the sun will rise again. Here's the future. Fire. I'm not doing readings today. I'm just showing you the cards. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, maybe in the Patreon. Um, trying to find something, a nice card. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Yes. Okay, get it. Look at her dress. Got the dragon, her wand, her flowers, cat, her shoes. Okay. She's got the crown on, and this is just a Queen of Wands. Her throne is a dragon. So this is really nice. Okay. King of Wands. Okay, so we have this King of Wands here. He's got a little map. Maybe he's scrying or something, or not scrying, but dowsing on a map, trying to find a location of something. I don't know. Or maybe he's teaching the cat world geography. We don't know. But either way, the cat is paying attention and he's telling the cat something. I thought it was cute. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's like a little green witch here, and her kitty, and she has a little bowl. They're in a field, and she's got the pentacle, and just chilling. Okay. Oh, I like this one, the Five of Pentacles. So this shows a witch and a child witch, and a cat. It's cold outside, and they're headed towards the shelter with the glowing windows of warmth. Um, it's a home, and they're coming out of the cold winter and going into comforts. So Five of Pentacles. I think after a long journey of trying to get somewhere, and you finally arrive, and it's within reach. Your goal is within reach financially. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, hey, my Rose Jam Essential. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You like my hair? I appreciate it. Um, this one is the Seven of Pentacles. This one is really pretty too. I like how they have all the different colors and forms of, clothing. She's getting some grapes. She has some wine on the table that obviously was made from the grapes. She has a book. And then all the grapes in the back with the pentacles. So this is like a lot of, prosperity, abundance, money, coins. She's turning grapes into wine, creating something, it's alchemy and all that kind of stuff. Doing what you love and getting your money with what you have. This is why I like tarot, because there's so much symbolism in it. And I like these because they show a lot of ideas as well, like Eight of Pentacles. This lady, she has her own little witchy shop, and you can see her little broom on the door, and she's in business, and she's making her potions, and her cat's there. So she's entrepreneur witch right there. She's getting her money. And she's gonna help you get yours because she's brewing. Nine of Pentacles. This looks like me when I'm outside chilling. Well, it doesn't look like me, but this is what it feels like when I'm outside reading in my backyard. I have my drink, my tea, my wine, whatever I have, and I'm just looking at my garden and reading. She has her, lavender plant back. She's just not a care in the world. I'm just. So this one is the Nine of Pentacles. I really like this card. I like how they're showing more abundance and comfort and, in these symbols, in these cards. And this is the Empress, and there's a cat and a dog, and she's pregnant. She has her scepter, her crown, and then the fruit of fertility. And so she kind of has everything. She's pregnant. This is, also someone who has knowledge, wisdom, between the worlds, and is pregnant with a lot of ideas, magic, so forth and so on, fertility. So I also like the Empress card. And then we have the Emperor. Emperor, this card, he has a map of the constellations at his feet. His dog is asleep. He's awake. It's night. There's rugged mountains. This is a very masculine card. But on his lap, he has the kitty. So it's his feminine aspect. Yet, he kind of looks fierce, but not threatening. So, he's in charge. Got that, in charge look, like his boots and stuff. Sparkle. I like his boots. What can I say? Then we have the Hierophant. This one is more modern. So it's a lady doing a yoga and teaching yoga or doing yoga with other people. And so she's kind of, she's in tune with self, trying to get in tune with self, meditating, doing yoga. Could just be a meditation class and a yoga class. We don't know, but it looks more like a meditation. So that is nice. Very spiritual, aware and awakened of self. Then we have the Lovers. The Lovers here. And the cat's tails make a little heart. Isn't that cute? And they're by the little fire in the woods at night. And I can't tell if these are two women or a man and a woman, but they don't really tell you. It's kind of like whatever. So you're getting love, but for all. Love is love. That's what you're getting here. So it's kind of cute. The Chariot. Okay, this is also modern. She's on a little motorcycle with her cat on the side, a little helmet and a scarf on. It's so cute. And she has her motorcycle jacket on. And so she's like, which way do I go? Strength or fortitude in some card decks. So Witch with a lion who's causing tornadoes in the background, but she don't care. She's like, whatever, I do what I want. And then the kitty at the bottom with the lion. She's tamed the lion. She's strong. She's able to do it all. She has the strength to do it all. Wield the weather, tame the lion, and still look fabulous. How you doing? All right. Then we have the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit card. She's in the woods. She's got her fire going. Her cat's asleep. She's got her broom and her hat. She's just alone in the woods, just chilling. Kind of, there's an owl up there. She's away from everyone in solitude and just really probably focusing on her future and what she's wanting to do and not letting other people influence her, but really just going deep within herself to find knowledge and self-awareness and stuff like that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, she's got this little wheel and a spinner. And the cat's playing with something that fell. But her dress is cute. So it's like, what shall we get? It's like on those games when you log back on and you spin the wheel and get you a prize. All right. So then we have Justice. This is cute. So I like this card because it's funny. So Justice card, she's kind of peeking. You know how they say justice is blind, but she's kind of peeking. Mm-hmm. And then her cats are on the scale. She's a black and a white cat, and they look like they're about to fight. But she's reading a book. Both feet are firmly planted on the ground. She's on a throne or just like a judge's chair of some sort. But she's peeking. I can see it. See her eyes? She see. Mm-hmm. And this is the cool thing about the witch is that there's always like loopholes within spell work. And there's a way to do what you need to do. There's a way to seek justice. And no matter how you look at it. And I like how there's a cat. It almost looked like a cat shadow in the back, but it's really the shadow of her and the chair, but it looks like a cat statue. So, just saying. Looks cool. the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man looks like this. And this card's always, the Hangman card is always cool to me because it's almost like a self-sacrifice on purpose, done on purpose, and not on, just because. And on most cards, the legs are in a different figure, like a figure four. But on this one, they're bound and locked with their broom. Like their broom is always able to save them, like and get them out of any situation. So this is why they're the everyday witch cards because witches always have a way to save themselves or to get out of their. And so, you know, there nothing's really permanent if there's a solution. Okay, so then we have the death card, and it's like um just a cloaked figure and with a sword slicing through some type of rope or string, but it's barely holding on, hasn't been sliced yet. So this is not an indication that something isn't. It's a possibility. So all cards and tarot and oracle are possibilities. So this is why the string is still attached. And then the cat's over there, you can tell she's playing with something, looks like a tail that's not quite in the picture. And then there's two doors. One's open and cracked, and one is closed. And you can tell this is a mask over a face. So there's no like skeletal figure here. It's more of a masked figure. Okay, so very interesting cards. This card is Temperance. It's also in my Witchy coloring book. So she's doing some type of yoga. The cat's eating a cupcake. She's eating her cupcakes, reading her books, eating her veggies, having a balance, and she has like a computer in the background and books, veggies and sweets. So she's balancing out life, not depriving herself from anything because this is what the yoga stance is creating balance. So that's the Temperance. Patience, balance with self, and patience, not rushing to do something totally one way, enjoying life and making sure you still stay balanced. Oh, the Devil card is interesting. So you have some little teenagers on a bench at the park, of course, and their cats are with them. And then this stranger comes to offer them some ice cream and a bag of money. And they're looking at him like, oh, who are you? Are you the guy from Aquaman? But you're in a red suit. And then there's a volcano in the background and it's going off. So you already know, destruction is not too far behind if, these gifts are bestowed upon them. It's like at what cost? Where did you come from? Why are you offering me ice cream and money? And the cats are kind of like trying to get their attention to tell them, wait a minute, hold on. Don't listen. But they're listening. They're like, hmm. So it's kind of like temptation. Whatever you get offered, make sure it's going to work for you in some sort of way. If you do take the temptation from someone, know sometimes what's in store, or if your weaknesses are able to put you in harm's way, try to avoid. Just look at the surroundings, listen to your intuition. Then we have the Tower. This is the card I made into the Beyonce card on the coloring book. And so it's kind of being destroyed. You see like a little chimney, and she's holding her hand like she destroyed it. Like, she just to rebuild or to, the little top of the tower with the red flag has been taken down. So basically, she's going to rebuild whatever the structure is, and she was also responsible for tearing it down. You have the little black and white cat hiding under the bush, like he don't know nothing. but he knows something. So very nice, cute. Oh, the star. Very beautiful card. It's at night. And she's in the little pond, as above, so below, and her little kitties looking at the fish, swimming around, and you have the beautiful stars. So this is the star card, very pretty. And then we have the moon card. This is also in my coloring book. It's so pretty. The little cat sees a black panther in its reflection. So he thinks very highly of himself or herself, whichever. And there's a witch on a broom riding past the moon, traditional witch over the moon look. And the stars are out. And there's a little path and some pine trees and bushes and shrubs back there. It's really pretty. And this is the moon card. Then we have the sun card. It's just 3 ladies. One is pregnant, dancing in a field of sunflowers, and then there are little cats in the field, with them. Very good card if you get this in your reading. It's, success, abundance, fertility, happiness. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so judgment. So this card is really interesting because of judgment. She's skipping along a path, playing a flute, and the cat is playing with butterflies, and she's just skipping along. And I think this card represents, going on your own path to your own beat, to your own music, and you are your own judge, and there's no one else around to judge you. The music or your frequency is your judge. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the frequency and the music notes, the tones, and how you feel it's from within is your own judge. That's how I feel about the judgment card. Then we have the world. Okay, so the world is this lovely, beautiful picnic on the beach with the wind blowing and her little beach house in the background, her toes in the sand as well as in the water, meaning she has everything that she wants. She has life. She has her magic. She has her cat. She has her picnic, her fruit, her abundance. She's on the beach. She got a little beach house. Like, no worries. The world is hers. You said you like that take on judgment? Me too. That's why. It makes sense. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is really a pretty card too. She's wielding a sword, putting it into the heavens like she's the power of Grayskull, or the power of Grayskull. Anyway, y'all remember the cartoon She-Ra? So she has all these birds, and then the wand is, of course, is the sword. And the cat's looking up. She's wielding her power, trying to create some type of force. And Ace of Swords, penetrating the atmosphere, creating clouds and lightning and birds and going all different directions. So she's kind of disturbing something at the same time as creating. Two of Swords. Okay, so she's like playing target practice on a little board. Her cat's looking back at this bird that's perched. And then her broom is against the wall. And then she's in a closed place. So Two of Swords is, and she's blindfolded too. So she's going by luck, knowledge, skill. She's depending on her cat to watch out for her. And, the bird is also the raven. I think that's a raven. Also, like spirit communication. So she's trusting her instinct and just going with what she feels. Three of Swords. Okay, so there's a journal. Three of Swords. She's writing. There's a little bird outside in the rain, and there's 3 swords. So in this little heart kind of cushion. And this card always represents 3 people involved, and maybe, someone's cheating or you can't decide which lover to go with. And she's in bed writing in her journal. She spilled her ink. She don't know what to do. She's like, oh, it's raining outside. The bird is out there. So everything is kind of like she doesn't know what's going on. She kind of feels upset. And so she's probably gone to get some stuff to do some type of spell work. She's not in that bed. But always represents three people involved in a relationship, and maybe one didn't know about the other. So, or possible cheating, or not knowing which direction to go in a relationship. Okay. Then we have the Four of Swords. This is a cute card. And she's sleeping, her cat's sleeping next to her, and she has her swords. And then there's the moon, her hats and spider web and stuff like that. This is a really pretty card. She's at rest, not worried about anything. And then Three of Wands. It's kind of almost looks like the Fool card, but she's wielding magic and she's aware of what's going on now. And even though there's one on, that's her broom, she has extra in her pocket, I believe. And she's prepared. Her cat's, looking out. Everybody sees what's going on and what's ahead and she's above looking down, and she's able to create or prevent or alter or control the situation that's going on below. So I kind of like this card. So this is the deck, Everyday Witch. I did link it in all the spiritual items that I always talk about on this channel in that link that's pinned at the top of the chat. I'll also put it in the description and in the comments below for you guys. So these are a really nice deck. I'm going to be using them. I haven't really done tarot in a long time. I've mainly been using oracle cards. But using these cards or just looking at them made me want to redo, a tarot reading for myself, just for fun. I've mainly been using oracles because a lot of the tarot cards are so different in their artwork. If you learn with a traditional set of Rider-Waite tarot, it's kind of like you have to keep going back and looking in the book or trying to read the symbols on the card. And so these are pretty much very similar, and the symbols are easy to read, especially since they're witchy symbols. So, and the artwork is beautiful, and they're modern as well as nostalgic. So I really like these cards, and I can see myself getting back into reading tarot because of these. They're really nice, in my opinion. Anyway, could they be more diverse? Yes. But at the same time, the artwork is nice, and I also like the symbolism in there. So that's just my review on these cards. Hopefully, they'll be okay, and I can use them. And of course, come with this beautiful book, glossy pages, large wording, and then there's a part for notes after each part if you want to add your notes or whatever. So I think that was nice. And it comes in this really nice box that looks like a book, so you can actually put it on your bookshelf or display it, whatever you want. So definitely worth. I don't know how much they are on Amazon, but I know this is probably it's listed at $31. Maybe they have it used on Amazon if you want, but I don't know. It was listed at $31.99. And then the book Bohemian Magic, which I really like. I haven't finished it yet. This one was $29, but it's listed as I paid $29 something for it. You might can get it cheaper online, but let me see what it cost on the barcode. Yeah, $29 is the going price for it. And you can buy it used if you like. But I really like this book because it's so simple. The artwork is so beautiful. And the photography is beautiful. The way that it's written is very easy to understand and simple and actually very creative. And that's just something that I admire when people do write books, is the creativity and the way that it's presented in books. So excited about finishing that book, and I'll probably finish it sometime this week. I'm trying to get ready to go somewhere on vacation at the same time. So it's kind of like, got to do so much. But I never stop, learning or, reading something or doing something because that's part of who I am. And I will feel like something is missing if I'm not doing such things. Now, there's the times that I take breaks and things like that, but usually what I choose to take a break with is also learning in some sort of way, whether it's a TV show or, reading something online or watching a video. It's always I'm learning something or, just relearning what I already know and making whatever I know more, intense or whatever. Okay, let me read some of your comments since I was so busy talking. You see, I'm supposed to lean towards the light, not the darkness. Oh my goodness. Um, you're the reason why I don't eat no spaghetti. Good for you. Cook your own spaghetti. Shoot. Get and cook your own spaghetti. You don't have to worry about it, okay? It don't just go in spaghetti, baby. Just don't eat nothing from no woman, because you worried about all that. Y'all are silly. I bet you'll eat somebody's spaghetti if they told you they was gonna give you some. These men here, they don't know no better. Some of them. Who am I gonna go see out of state? That's a good question. No one. Do I look like I fly out to see other people? They gotta fly in. Okay. I don't do all of that. I don't go. I don't get. I'm not getting flued out, baby. I got too much going on where I am. I got too much business going on here to fly out for some dude or some person. I'm going on vacation. Um, sorry. Have I met my higher self? Do I know what she look like? She look like me, baby. Okay. You thought I was married? I am married. They lied at the time, like when said they don't like women who wear makeup, believe nothing of what a man. I be reading between the lines. But yes, if you have a problem with books, spells, tarot cards, oracle cards, magic, pendulum, da 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 da, da, then that's not the only thing you should have a problem with because people do magic every day and it's so normal that no one realizes that it's magic. I mean, when you go to eat at your favorite, Chinese food place or pho place or sushi place, Japanese food, you're gonna find, that they also pay homage to their ancestors. They light incense. They have offerings out there, and but if we were to do that um, in our own home, it's a problem. But many people practice their spirituality and magic and things like that because it's a part of their culture. A lot of times people are scared of their own culture because it's been snatched from them and taken away. And instead, some religion was put in place of, their natural cultural ancestral magic. So I don't really have a problem with people accepting religion or looking back to their own ancestral magics or creating their own spirituality. I have no problems with either. So, but and just like most people don't have a problem with it, I feel like most people who are religious shouldn't have a problem with people exploring and having, their own sort of spirituality, and practicing their magic because that's what we're supposed to do. Okay. So, mhm. Anything, yeah. So if you don't have a problem with it, then that's wonderful. Mhm. He said these men are worried about special sauces in their food. They don't have to worry because nobody's trying to tie you down. And if you're not rich and you're not super attractive, you don't really have to worry about nobody putting those spills on you, sir. That's all I can tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't be wasting our good and old ingredients on just anybody. Hmm. Okay. You said the nail salons got money trees everywhere. I know. You walk in, it smell like nail polish and incense up in there. Okay. Mhm. How do you buy elixirs in the UK? Okay, they're sold in the US. I know a lot of people are buying and sending them via a friend or another source because liquid is not easy to ship due to customs. So that's why it's only US. So, but if you know somebody that can ship it to you, have them order it. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I used to do international shipping, but too much, stuck in customs, and I'm not trying to handle all them people. Where my package at, girl? It's in customs. I'm not trying to answer 1,000 emails talking about where my package tracking will say it's in customs, and that's where it's at. I don't know. So I stopped, and it was just too much to deal with. So if you can get a friend to mail you the product, I would definitely recommend that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Love my cauldron mug. Yes, I found this. Like, I usually use this around Halloween or fall time. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be talking about my witchy cards and my spell book, and I might as well just pull out the cauldron cup, y'all. I have some tea and I have water in my other cup. Any suggestions on how someone who grew up religious can get comfortable with magic and spiritual diversity? Start to see the magic and the spirituality in your religion first. Find what they have more in common than what they don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll probably see a lot of paganism and magic in your religion because a lot of religions formed after, the pagan religion of that region was, forced into some other type of religion by whoever conquered the land. So you're going to find little bits and pieces of the old ways or the old customs and types of magic in that religion. You just have to like try to see it through the eyes of as you're looking for the magic in the religion. And then you'll see that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a big deal. Hmm. Any suggestions on how? Okay, yeah, that's my suggestion. Look for the magic in your religion, and then it'll be easier to see it everywhere else and see that it's fine. What is your favorite part of Harry Potter? Hmm. He find all that money in his vault. He was rich the whole time. Like, oh yeah, Harry paid. Y'all know me. I'm a gold digger. So when Harry was paid and he didn't never know, Like, get your money, Harry. Um, I'm silly. Um, that's great advice. You're welcome. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Religions are full of symbolism and mysticism. True. Hmm. So, actually, if you go to Universal Studios, they have a Harry Potter ride that's really, it's like a 3D virtual reality ride. It's really fun. So if you are ever at Universal Studios, check that out. Ah, so I definitely had a good time showing you my books and my cards. I hope y'all like it. I don't know where I'm going, the vacation I'm going on. Maybe, not maybe. I'm still thinking. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going. I'll decide by the end of the day. Very magical place and very fun. And I haven't been there in quite some time. I've been trying to get back there for a long time. So I'm going to definitely be vlogging if I go. And so you guys will get to kind of go along with me after I put the vlog out and things like that. It's going to be so fun. And I'm just so excited and deciding if I'm going or not. I got to check the weather and all that kind of stuff and make sure everything's in place. Make sure it's a good time. And make sure I can definitely enjoy myself to the fullest if I decide to go. Because there's no use of going on a vacation if there's going to be, issues, or bad weather. Da, 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 da. So I'm going to make sure everything's going to be great before I go. Um, hmm Have you gone? Okay. If you're okay, magical. Okay. Y'all are so silly. I mean, and also, there shouldn't be a war between men and women. Like, just be what you're supposed to be, and there's never a war. Like I was showing you guys the symbolism in the cards. The men were very manly, masculine on their throne, got their money together, and the women were very feminine in the garden, rejoicing. I mean, one of them had their own business, but none of them were looking as if they were in need or wanting anything because they were provided for, taken care of. They had their own magics. They knew how to do what they had to do when they had to do it. So if you can learn anything from magic or witches or warlocks or whatever men are calling themselves these days, wizards or whatnot, that you should be able to use your abundance magic to not have to worry about any types of woman problems. It should be like 99 problems, but a beep ain't one. Why? Because you have that magic to wield and get your money. Focus on your money instead of focusing on women all the time because you can attract women with a lot of things, especially money. So focus on your money, and you won't have you might have 99 problems, but a woman may not be one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Abundance magic. Focus on that. Focus on self improvement. Focus on magic to be who you are meant to be. Um, if you don't like women, focus on magic to be the best man for whoever. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you're focused on what makes you into the type of person you want with the lifestyle that you want, then you shouldn't have any other problems. Like for me, I created the life that I wanted and I have abundance and you know I have you know pretty much everything I want. And so there's no reason for me to be bitter. I just want other women to be able to have the same or more and more. And there's women with more than me that watch my channel. There's women with less than me that watch my channel, especially on my other channel. And I just want women and men to, find their happiness, their abundance, the way that they can prosper. And that's it. There's no war over here. There never was. There's just how to get your money, how to do your spell work, how to live your best life over here. you know, that's all there is. There's no back and forth. There's no reason to fight. We're not crabs in a barrel. I'm too cute, and I don't have to do any of those things. And that's the way I will always feel. You say you like trans? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't nothing wrong with liking what you like. Okay. Thank you. Magical tips when you're going to your native land. Girl, I don't know where my native land is. This is America. I guess I was born here. Um, why would you need magical tips on going to your native land? Like, study the ways of your native land. Sometimes herbs, symbols, and things mean something totally different on a different continent or in a different country or in a different custom. So, study the symbolism for your native land and your um, native culture. Mhm. You said you grow a gray hair every 8 months ago. Do you think it's related to practice white and black magic? You are 27. Girl, it's time for you to start getting gray hair. It does. Girl, you said she got a gray hair at 27. You supposed to. Did you think you was gonna get it when you were 50? Yes. Your gray hairs, you're lucky that they started at 27. Some people started like 25, 22, 23. You're if you're worried about gray hairs, go to my let me help you out for a little bit. And I need to start taking these too more often. But go to my Etsy store and get my elixir. Get the copper. Just type in copper on my store or scroll down till you find it. And if you take that copper it as a supplement, it will definitely help your grays less, help you gray slower and less. It's also really good for your skin. And hold on, let me get the link for you. Let me see. And copper really helps with not having your grays. It even turns the grays that you have back into a more brownish color. So your hair's, brownish or coppery. It worked. I started taking it and then I stopped, so my gray hairs turned that gray. But take that copper or highlight your hair. Have a natural highlight with the gray, and not have to bleach. Sure. When doing spell work, is it okay to use the essential oil instead of the herb? Sure. Um, if you don't have the herb, as long as you don't have to ingest it or eat it or something like that, and it's just a spell, then yeah. You're just basically having the essence of that herb there. A compliment people who grow blonde or gray hair, you think it means they are going home soon. Um, I don't know what that means. I just think it means you're getting wise. Some people gray very early in life. Mhm. Okay. We're gonna put some of y'all in timeout because y'all are just, y'all need your own channel. Okay. Anyway, so I will see y'all on the next one. Much for tuning in, and that link at the top is going to take you to the little Amazon store where all the products that I just mentioned, books, tarot cards, all that kind of things. Even this mug is probably on there somewhere. I don't know. Just scroll down. There's a little countless numbers of tools, items, books, cups, whatever. And then if you want my elixir, it's in there. It's the last link that I put in here. And definitely there's gold, platinum, copper, and then phase 1 through phase 11 or 12. Start with phase 1 if you're going to do the phases. But definitely make sure you know that the instructions come with the elixirs and it will explain everything. If you don't see a great amount of detail in the description online, that's because the instructions are very long and it comes in a long page. Also, you can read the reviews and make sure that's something that you want to experience. If not, definitely get the supplements such as the gold, which helps you think faster, move faster. If you're an athlete, if you exercise, the gold will help you as well. If you want to be a quick thinker, the gold is definitely going to help you. Makes your brain neurons fire faster so you can come back with good stories, good ways to do magic, new ideas come in easier, thoughts connect faster and longer. More points are connected rather than, so you're thinking more in depth about something. So definitely get your elixirs very soon. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll see y'all later.